Before, in number 3, we looked at this same client, Broadstripe Butchers. We're selling a Valentine's Day pack of meat, and it was quite a sort of brutal sales or email campaign, really. I wanted to show you something different from the same client, just as an example. And it's a great example of softening sales messages and getting trust from your prospects and buy-in. So there's a few things that are key here. The first thing is these are all clickable links here, and that really replicates what the website looks like. So it's almost like a website being delivered on email, which isn't a bad thing because it creates lots of click-throughs. Click-throughs being areas that as soon as a prospect's clicked into any of those links, we've tracked them on our email system, so we can see exactly where they've gone and what they've looked at, which is great for formulating your marketing plans going forward in terms of how you're going to target these people and with what messages. So let's break down the rest of the campaign. What we did, again, there was a resident in-house chef at this company, very, very good chef with a great track record. And what we do is we go to him and create some new recipes. So recipes that don't appear in any books, things that he's either made for us or things that he's had in his own repertoire for a while that we're happy to promote. And again, during all the campaigns that we do, we generally drip these out one by one. But what we did here is we put 3 recipe ideas. I mean, steak and chips sounds quite simple, but it certainly has got a twist in terms of with the gourmet quality meat on it. So again, we're trying to get people to get excited with the recipes and then buy the produce, buy the exact produce from the recipe. That's the whole idea. One thing that people sometimes miss a trick on when they produce something that initially you sell with a visual, because we all buy food on taste, but the initial impact is through visual impact. So it's important to use good visuals on your marketing collateral. We've got some people that have come to us that have packaged this food up in nice containers. And it's lovely food, but it just doesn't look nice when it's rammed in a container for a microwave. So, sometimes you've got to plate these things. And again, we would go over and take shots with our light tent while the chef is cooking food. So most of the shots that we produce for them is all done in a light tent, and we get the added benefit of being able to taste the food straight after. So that's nice. The second one is a discount code there. Again, it is a sales message. It's a masked sales message, but it still is a sales message, so don't forget that sort of thing. Again, they're half price sausages for sausages and mash. And this is a key area here, because unless you know about gourmet meat, you don't realise how it's any different to the stuff that's selling in supermarkets. Although supermarkets have got a lot better in recent times at this, but certainly from the age of this campaign, supermarkets didn't really have their finest range available. So these are just 3 bullets, and there's no click-throughs, there's nothing there other than it's just teaching the audience why it's different to buy this meat. So it's a kind of cross between a salesy one and a newslettery one. It's not a massive sales piece, but with the regularity that we drop these out, it's important not to just go crazy on massive sales pitches one after the other. You have to soften it, and you have to think of your emails like a campaign, and a campaign not being one piece, a campaign being several pieces, and making sure that the hard-hitting sales campaigns like the last one we saw in the last video are mixed with these nice, easy on the eye ones that give a bit of information.